Recently in the 7th grade, we did a project on New World explorers. That's an area that's covered extensively in the 6th grade, so I didn't want to do an extensive study. And I wanted the kids to pick out an explorer who interested them and who they could creatively tell the story of. So they got a guideline sheet like this, and the guideline sheet outlined everything that I was looking for. And for example, their motivation, the time of their exploration, the country for whom or he or she worked, the area explored, his or her contribution to the age of exploration, and other significant facts. The key was that I wanted them to do something that they were comfortable with. And so most of them wanted to do PowerPoints, but some of them did dioramas, some of them did project sheets, and a couple of them did movies. One of the things I was trying to get them to do, besides these particular topics or these particular highlights, was I wanted them to learn how to cite sources. And here at Powhatan we use MLA, but there's a wonderful website called Son of Citation, and I wanted the kids to get comfortable with that. So they had to cite 3 of their sources in the project. Then their audience was their fellow classmates, and they delivered the projects to them.
I chose to do Ferdinand Magellan for my project, and once I did that, I had to cite my sources here. So these are all the websites I used during the project, and I cited my sources on a piece of paper. So I chose to do a movie about Ferdinand Magellan because I love expressing myself through computers. I love working with electronics. So I thought that making a movie would be best because I can express myself the best through that.
One of the key things about history is it didn't play out always the way we learned it. And a good example is Sacagawea, who helped the Lewis and Clark expedition. Now, if you read the standard history, she's certainly credited with a lot of things. But when you really get into it, she may have been the difference between the expedition being completely wiped out, or the way it did turn out, they didn't lose one man. And you can credit her with that because she's going to make peace with the Shoshones. She's the one that can speak Hidatsa. And that's what Emma found out when she began researching in depth the story of Sacagawea.
In our history class, we had to choose an explorer of the New World, and we had to make a presentation to teach the class about that explorer. I chose Sacagawea, and when I found out that her name is made up of the word Sakaja, which means bird, and the word Wea, which means woman, I decided that it would be cool to do a project like this and make the feathers because it's fun.